Well, it was 1959, and I was going to be a freshman in high school. My brother was going to be a senior. We were out in the front yard one day wondering what kind of a job we might get during the summer. To stay in shape, I for football, he for wrestling, and to make a little money. And there weren't many jobs around, and then we saw the garbage truck. And we watched and we listened. And we had an idea. We wondered if the city would allow high school kids to run the garbage route. So we got together a plan, went down to the city manager. We told him we'll run it faster than it's ever been run before, better than it's ever been done before. We'll straighten out the crushed cans, and we'll take care of all the lids. And he was amazed. It was like we hit him in the face with a brick. He couldn't believe anybody was volunteering for the worst job in the world. After he got over his stunned amazement, he finally said to us, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a 2-week trial period when school is out this spring. If I don't have any customer complaints from anybody in the city, you can have it for the summer. That's all we needed. You see, we didn't see it as the worst job. We saw it as an opportunity to make money and pump a little iron for the summer. So what did we do for the next 3 weeks before school was adjourned? Every free night we had, we went out in back of the sewage disposal plant where they kept the garbage truck. We carried garbage cans out there and we'd fill them full of garbage and we'd practice dumping garbage for 3 weeks. This is the gospel truth. The 2-week trial period came, and there's only one way to describe it. It looked like a human ballet with garbage cans as props. First guy there, poof, off come the lids. First guy back, set down the first can, turn around, catch the next can, down it goes, lid back on. Sometimes would go a block and a half and the truck wouldn't stop. The second week there were little old ladies having tea on the front porch just to watch the garbage boy. And they'd howl out there and they'd wave at us. They were enjoying seeing somebody have so much enthusiasm about something as terrible as that. At the end of the 2-week trial period, the city manager said, it's yours. Go to it. Have great things. The next week, we got our first apple pie baked, wrapped in saran wrap and set on top of the garbage can. The guy that owned the Ford dealership put out a little black and white TV set with a note, boys, it's a little fuzzy, still works. If you want it, it's yours. Otherwise, toss it. 2 weeks later, we got our first love letter from one of our girls in high school. And then we got more, and then we started intercepting them from one another. It was a wonderful summer. We had a great time. Came to the end of the summer, we didn't want to give the garbage route up. We were getting in shape. We were really having fun. So we had to be creative. You got to be creative in those moments of change and challenge. So we put together an alternative plan, went back to the city manager. We said, if you give us one more person on the back, 2 hours of overtime, we'll take a 2-day route and we'll crunch it down into 1 day. And if we can do that, can we have the garbage route all year long and run it on Saturday when we don't have school activities? He said, if you boys can do that, it's yours. And we did it. The Christmas of 1959 is a Christmas I will never forget for as long as I live. Because in addition to the scarves that were knitted by some of those